So I chose Donner Memorial State Park for this assignment mainly because it's so close to us, and I think it's important to know the things that surround us and about those things. Just a brief history about Donner Memorial Park is it was one of the most gruesome events to take place back in the 1800s, around 1846 to 1847. A huge storm hit, and it began covering the Sierra Pass with more than 6 feet of snow. It was said that 2 attempts were made to cross the summit, but both times were failed attempts. At this point, hunting and fishing wasn't an option anymore because of the weather, and they shortly turned to cannibalism. It's said that the monument at Donner Memorial State Park is dedicated to all the pioneers who came overland to California. So, placed over this video are just a few pictures of the survivors who made it through Donner Pass. I thought it was important to throw them in there. As far as the flora and fauna go, from Tahoe or lives here, but that's what we see here. And when it comes to the geology of Donner Pass, according to Sierra State Parks Foundation, it said that the Sierra's steep eastern face, which was quite the barrier for the Donner Party, was formed over the last few million years by the tilting up of a gigantic section of the Earth's crust, and that glaciers dominated the crust of the Sierra Nevada. One glacier actually carved out the Truckee Basin where the park is located, while leaving behind evidence of a terminal moraine of loose gravel that blocked the creek channel and resulted in the formation of Donner Lake. According to geologictrips.com, the Sierra Nevada was said to have uplifted approximately 1,800 feet along the fault zone. Looking east from McGlasha Point, you can see the U-shaped valley of the Truckee River, the lateral moraines that were formed by the glaciers on both sides of the valley, and the recessional moraine that forms the dam at the far end of Donner Lake. There's also evidence of granitic intrusions, which are giant bubbles of molten rock that cooled and hardened as they rose up into the Earth's surface. It's said that the state of California created Donner Memorial State Park in 1927. It originally consisted of 11 acres surrounding the monument, but 20 years later, the site of Murphy Cabin was purchased and added to the park. In 1962, the Immigrant Trail Museum was added to tell the history of westward migration into California. And the Murphy Cabin and Donner Monument were established as a National Historic Landmark in 1963. So I think that although these were some really dark times that we are preserving for future generations to come, that it's so important to remember these people and remember what they went through and realize realize how blessed we are to live in these times where we have the snow plowers and the grocery stores and the cars to get us from point A to point B. I think it's a truly melancholic but beautiful thing to remember.